bigger. Think biggie. The Development Bank of Jamaica presents the Innovation Grant Fund.
The Development Bank of Jamaica presents the Innovation Grant Fund IGF, which offers up to 14 million Jamaican dollars in assistance to fund innovative ventures and is the first in a series of products to support businesses under the Boosting Entrepreneurship, Growth and Entrepreneurial Ecosystems BG program. I get that right, Mr. Brown?
Almost. Referred to as BE.
BE, I thought as much. So welcome, General Manager of Strategic Services Division at the Development Bank of Jamaica, Christopher Brown, to share more. Mr. Brown, let's talk a little bit about this innovation grant to provide financial support to for medium-sized companies looking to introduce or expand innovative processes, products, and/or services.
Perfect, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So as was mentioned, the Innovation Grant Fund is our first product under our suite of BE products. And when you say that thing BE,
yeah, okay, I get it.
So many products to come under. This being the first is, as you mentioned, for
first of 6 products, right? First of 6 products
to push forward for innovation. We want new things to be coming out, especially at this time where we're realizing that we need to do businesses in a different way. Or we're realizing that there are different types of products or services that people want or need, and we're really trying to push the companies to really start offering more of those types of products.
So what entities, this is aimed at what entities though?
Okay, so this first product is aimed at medium-sized firms, and those are firms that earn annual revenue between 75 million J and 150 million J. It's aimed at firms that have been in business for 7 years. So we're really targeting the firms that have been established in a particular market, and we want to help them to kind of break the barrier which they've been operating in by this introduction of new. Because the businesses will find it difficult to borrow money to try something new, or really use some of their own resources to try something new. Because the truth is, it may not work, right? Yeah. You're testing an idea and really trying to see if the market will adapt to it. It may not work. So this product, which is our grant, meaning no payback, no interest rates, not a loan, it's something that we are using to help research and development, or really for the introduction of those new products.
So what are the other criteria? You have to be in business for a certain number of years and earning a certain number of revenue for the year. What are the other criteria?
And you need to have a board of directors in place. The grant will cover 70% of the cost of the entire project. So we require you to be able to come up with the other 30%. Mm-hmm. Only 15% of the entire project needs to be in cash. The other can be in kind. So if you have a $10 million project, you can get up to $7 million as a maximum, and you would need to put up 1.5 in cash, and the other can be in kind, which we can value after. So you need to have your own counterpart to be able to put to the project. As I mentioned, you can be either developing a new product, or you have a product that is innovative and you want to expand its reach. Must have, as I mentioned, a board of directors, and it should have no negative environmental impact.
Okay. And the application process opened on September 7. How has that been going, since you're targeting 30 companies?
It's going well, to be honest. We have seen over 100 companies starting the applications after the first month, which is tremendous. When I checked this morning, there were 10 submissions that came in, or that have been put in. So, we're really encouraging those who started to complete the application and submit, and also those who are not aware of the product. Visit thinkbe.com, click on the Innovation Fund, and it will take you to where you can apply.
Right.
are innovating or utilizing more digital tools, so you don't have a paper application form that you must fill out. You will, it's all online. How we're going to be evaluating is all online, so we're really trying to emphasize the use of these digital technology.
But the DBJ said that the evaluation would have been undertaken at the end of September. Have you actually stuck to that schedule or guide?
No. So how it works is we have what we call a rolling call or an open window. So there's no end date. There's no date by which everybody must submit an application.
Okay.
It is in batches by month. So the people who submitted in September, we started those evaluations as of the 1st of October, and throughout this month we will finish and get back to them on that. Those who have not submitted as yet, we're encouraging you to submit. If you submit in October, and in November we will do those evaluations. So we are continuously receiving applications and evaluating applications, because we realize that the moment you hear about this product, you may not have the ideas yet. We want to give people sufficient time to think through it. So even if you need to think through your project until January before you submit, we would say take your time, put the effort into doing the work now, and submit the application.
And the evaluation is based on the criteria.
That's correct. So we are selecting primarily based on innovativeness, that's the heaviest weight. We want to see something new to Jamaica, a new product or service to Jamaica that nobody has ever seen before. A colleague of mine is, we want to see first world type products and services here. There are many gaps in Jamaica's market which can be filled by some, innovative needs. So that's really what we're looking for.
So this is a two-stage innovation grant fund. So the first stage is the application process, I'm assuming, and what would be the next stage?
Right, so we have it's a concept note. So first we're asking you to give us a brief outline of what the project is. We're not asking for much details at this stage. Once we look through the concept note and that has been approved, then we'll ask you for a full proposal or a business plan for this project, which is a lot more detailed, getting into what the impact will be, what the revenue increase will be, etc. After we complete that second stage, then we really check due diligence, and then we'll be able to enter into this grant contract or award. We expect that it will take around 90 days between the submission or when we start evaluating to the end of if you go through the processes that I mentioned.
So the $300,000 that is, in grant that will be in the form of vouchers. What will that help the entities to do?
So the entities that reach this full proposal stage, so you pass the concept note stage, we are providing a grant again, in addition to the 14 million, that help you to build out your full proposal, your business plan. So there are a whole host of consultants that we have on board that you can use to help you to build out your full proposal. Many times you may not have the time to focus on that, or you just have the idea and not sure how it will all come together. These consultants that we have on board are aimed at providing that type of thing. And
the DBJ also facilitated some kind of consultations with several business stakeholders. Talk to us a little bit about that maybe in the next 30 seconds.
Okay, so we've met with a number of business associations, stakeholder groups, the Jamaica Manufacturers Association, the Chamber of Commerce. We've actually met with some of the banks as well, First Global Bank, to really let them know that the product exists so that clients, businesses themselves can be aware. So it's part of our communication strategy to really get this up. And I'd say from each of the sessions that we've had a number of persons who started applications. So it has been very successful. Again, encourage everyone who falls within the criteria we're looking for eligibility to go on to thinkbiggie.com and apply for the Innovation Grant Fund.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Christopher Brown, for talking to us about this wonderful program that will assist so many entities. I appreciate it. All the very best.
Are you a medium-sized company in Jamaica? Do you want to introduce a new product or business line? Has innovation been your focus to navigate this period of uncertainty? If so, the Development Bank of Jamaica has a new product for you, the Innovation Grant Fund. Access up to $14 million in grants to develop and commercialize new innovation projects or business models. Visit thinkbige.com for more information and to get started today.